Welcome back my YouTube channel. I will telling about top 5. The 1-cent coin of 1984 belongs to the famous Lincoln penny series, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This was the first time a real historical figure appeared on a regular U.S. coin, making it a revolutionary moment in American coin history. By 1984, the Lincoln penny had already become a symbol of American unity, democracy, and freedom. These coins were produced by the United States Mint and circulated widely across the country, becoming part of everyday American life. Design and appearance. On the front side or obverse, the coin features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln. This design was created by Victor David Brenner, whose artwork has remained one of the most recognized images in U.S. history. Above Lincoln's head appears the phrase "In God We Trust," symbolizing faith and national belief. The word liberty is placed to the left, and the year 1984 is clearly stamped to the right. The reverse side shows the Lincoln Memorial, a design that was introduced in 1959 and used until 2008. This powerful monument honors Lincoln's legacy and reflects America's respect for leadership, sacrifice, and freedom. Interestingly, if you look closely, you can even see Lincoln's statue inside the memorial, making it one of the few U.S. coins to feature the same person on both sides. Material and composition. The 1984 penny was made mostly of zinc with a thin copper coating, following the material changes introduced in 1982. This shift was due to rising copper prices, making pure copper coins too expensive to produce. Even though it looks like copper, the coin represents a modern era of cost-efficient minting technology. Cultural and historical meaning. The 1984 1-cent coin reflects a time in American history when everyday currency still carried strong national symbolism. It wasn't just money, it was a reminder of leadership, unity, and American values. Millions of people use these coins daily for shopping, saving, and collecting, making it a true part of daily life.
Collector value.
Most 1984 pennies are common and affordable today, especially in circulated condition. However, uncirculated and mint condition coins can hold value for collectors, especially for those building complete Lincoln cent collections. Next coin. The 1973 1-cent coin of the United States of America, commonly known as the Lincoln penny, may look small and ordinary, but behind it lies a powerful story of history, culture, and American identity. This coin features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, one of the most respected leaders in American history. Lincoln became the face of the penny in 1909, marking the 100th anniversary of his birth. By 1973, his image had already been on the coin for over 6 decades, symbolizing unity, freedom, and equality.
Obverse, front side.
On the front of the 1973 penny, we see Lincoln's right-facing portrait. Above his head is the word liberty, and to the right is the famous phrase "In God We Trust." Below his portrait is the year 1973. This design reflects core American values, faith, freedom, and democracy, engraved into a single small coin.
Reverse, backside.
The reverse side shows the Lincoln Memorial. At the top is United States of America, and below it E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one. At the bottom, the value 1 cent is written clearly. This design was created by Frank Gasparo and was used from 1959 to 2008. It connects Lincoln not only as a leader but also as a national symbol honored in American architecture and history.
Minting and production.
The 1973 penny was produced by the United States Mint in 3 major locations.
Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark.
Denver Mint, marked with D. San Francisco Mint, marked with S, proof coins. Millions of these coins were produced, making them common in circulation, but they remain historically important.
Metal composition.
The 1973 penny is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it the classic reddish-brown copper color. This was just before major changes in U.S. coin composition in later years. Historical significance. The year 1973 was a time of major global and economic change, including the oil crisis and shifts in American society. Even during such times, the penny remained a symbol of stability, tradition, and continuity in everyday life.
This coin represents American heritage, national identity, trust in institutions,
respect for history, everyday economic life of citizens.
Collector value.
Most 1973 pennies are not rare, but
proof coins, S-mint,
high-grade uncirculated coins,
error coins,
can be valuable to collectors. For many, its real value is historical and educational rather than monetary. Closing line for video. The 1973 1-cent coin is more than copper and metal, It is a symbol of America's history, faith, and identity.
A small coin with a big story. Next coin.
The 1-cent coin has been part of American life for more than a century, and the 2014 edition continues this proud tradition. The coin is made from zinc with a copper coating, a composition used since the early 1980s, making it lightweight yet durable for everyday circulation.
Obverse design front side.
On the front of the 2014 penny, we see the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States of America. His image has appeared on the 1-cent coin since 1909, making it one of the longest-running portrait designs in world coin history. Above Lincoln's head is the word liberty, a powerful symbol representing freedom, democracy, and human rights. To the right, we see the phrase "In God We Trust," the national motto of the United States, reflecting faith and moral values. Below the portrait is the year 2014, marking the coin's place in modern American history.
Reverse design backside.
The reverse side of the 2014 penny features the Union Shield design, which was introduced in 2010. The shield represents the unity of the states and the strength of the nation as one indivisible country. Across the shield, the banner reads "E pluribus unum," meaning out of many one. At the top of the coin is the inscription United States of America, and at the bottom, the denomination 1 cent. This design symbolizes national unity, cooperation, and shared identity among the American people.
Historical meaning.
Although the 2014 1-cent coin is not rare, it holds deep symbolic value. It represents continuity, the connection between America's past and present. From the time of Abraham Lincoln to the modern era, the penny has remained a symbol of stability, tradition, and national pride. For collectors, the 2014 penny is part of the modern Lincoln Shield series. While its monetary value is small, its historical and educational value is enormous. It teaches future generations about leadership, unity, and the foundations of American democracy. Next coin. The 1-cent coin has been part of American currency since 1793, making it the oldest denomination still in circulation. However, the modern penny design we recognize today began in 1909, when the face of Abraham Lincoln was first introduced on the coin to honor the 100th anniversary of his birth. This made Lincoln the first real historical person to appear on U.S. currency, marking a major change in American coin design traditions. By 2015, the Lincoln penny had already become a symbol of American democracy, unity, and perseverance. The 2015 edition continues this tradition, keeping Lincoln's image on the front while reflecting modern American values on the reverse. Design of the 2015 1-cent coin. On the obverse front side, the coin features a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Around his image, you will see the words "In God We Trust," liberty, and the year 2015. These inscriptions represent faith, freedom, and the nation's timeline. The reverse back side of the 2015 penny features the Union Shield design, which was introduced in 2010. The shield symbolizes the strength and unity of the United States. It represents the original 13 colonies coming together to form one nation, with the inscription "E pluribus unum," meaning out of many one.
Below the shield is the value 1 cent and United States of America.
Material and composition. The 2015 penny is made primarily of zinc, with a thin outer layer of copper. This composition change began in 1982, making the coin lighter and more cost-effective to produce, while still keeping the traditional copper appearance that people recognize. Cultural and symbolic meaning. The 2015 1-cent coin is more than just money, it's a symbol of American history. Lincoln represents leadership, freedom, and equality. The shield design represents unity and national strength. Together, they tell a story of a nation built on shared values, resilience, and democracy.
Collector value.
While the 2015 penny is not rare, it holds value as part of modern U.S. coin history. For collectors, it represents continuity in American coinage and the preservation of historical identity in modern currency.
Outro.
The 2015 1-cent coin may seem ordinary, but its design, symbolism, and history make it extraordinary. It carries over 100 years of tradition, honor, and national pride in the palm of your hand. A small coin, but a powerful piece of American history. Next coin. Today, we explore the history of the 2003 1-cent coin from the United States of America, also known as the Lincoln penny. This small copper-colored coin may look simple, but it carries over a century of American history, symbolism, and national pride. Let's uncover the story behind the 2003 U.S. penny and why it remains important in American culture and coin history. The 1-cent coin has been part of American life since the 1700s, but the modern design we recognize today began in 1909, when the face of Abraham Lincoln was first placed on the coin. This made it the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical person instead of a symbolic figure like Liberty. Lincoln was chosen to honor his leadership, his fight to preserve the Union, and his role in ending slavery in the United States. Fast forward to 2003, and the Lincoln penny was still carrying this powerful legacy. On the front side obverse of the coin, we see the detailed portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Above his head is the word liberty, a core American value representing freedom, rights, and independence. The phrase "In God We Trust" appears as well, reflecting the nation's spiritual and moral foundations. The year 2003 is also clearly visible, marking the coin's place in modern American history. The backside reverse of the 2003 penny features the Lincoln Memorial, located in Washington, D.C. This design was used from 1959 to 2008 and symbolizes respect, remembrance, and national unity. Interestingly, inside the memorial, you can actually see a tiny statue of Lincoln, making it one of the most detailed designs ever used on a circulating U.S. coin. The 2003 1-cent coin was produced by the United States Mint, one of the world's oldest and most respected minting institutions. Millions of these coins were made for everyday use, meaning it is not rare, but it is historically meaningful. It represents a time when traditional coin designs were still being used before major design changes came later in the 21st century. In terms of material, the 2003 penny is made mostly of zinc, with a thin copper coating, giving it the classic copper appearance. This change in metal composition reflects how coin production evolved to reduce costs while maintaining tradition. The 2003 Lincoln penny may not be valuable in money terms, but its historical value is powerful. It stands as a symbol of American identity, freedom, leadership, and continuity. Every time someone held this coin, they were holding a piece of U.S. history in their hand.
Closing line.
The 2003 1-cent coin is more than just small change. It is a reminder that even the smallest objects can carry the biggest stories. From Abraham Lincoln's legacy to the ideals of liberty and unity, this coin continues to represent the heart of America.